appears the site plan approval and the modification of the site plan approval have expired. The applicant posted a $2,275,000 performance bond with the town of Oxford. At this time, I see no reason for the requirement of this bond. The scope of the work for which the bond was required does not appear to include any public improvements for which the town would be responsible to complete. I would recommend the applicant notice the commission in writing of its abandonment of the project and acknowledge the necessity of a new application in the event the project was again to move forward. Once received, the bond may be released in its entirety. Thank you for your attention, and signed, Kevin Condon. Then I have a letter addressed to Kevin from Cohen and Wolf, and referencing Pilots Mall, application Z-07-061, application Z-08-040, Technology Park, Oxford Airport Access Road, and Donovan Road. Dear Kevin, this letter follows our telephone conversation of August 11th. Reference is made to a series of correspondence to Jeffrey Luff, chairman of the Oxford Planning and Zoning Commission, on January 27, 2020 and February 4th, 2020. These letters were the result of a telephone conversation with George Temple concerning the release of the bonds that were being held by the town of Oxford in connection with the above reference application, which resulted in approvals for projects which are no longer being pursued. At your request, I have spoken again with my client to confirm that it has no intention of going forward with the project at this time and is fully aware of the fact that if this changes in the future, a new plan or even a resubmission of the old plan might result in a different bonding requirement. My client has assured me that it is fully aware of this and it has no intention of pursuing the project and seeks release from any further requirements to post a bond so that the bonds can be terminated and canceled. I appreciate all of your efforts in reviewing this matter and look forward to a positive response from the commission to this request. With regards, Neil Marcus.
Okay, so I think, I guess we can entertain a motion to recommend to the selectmen to release the bond. And obviously that would be with prejudice to the application because the applicant clearly in this letter by his counsel is indicating his intent to abandon the project. So I think that's how it's done with the bond. Is that correct?
Yes, so moved.
Discussion?
Well, was there a second? I'll second that.
Anyone second it?
I will.
Thank you again, Brett. Any second? Would anyone like to second the motion?
Brett seconded it.
Oh, I did, John.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
So, do we want any discussion on this? I think that's the appropriate procedures to recommend to the Board of Selectmen to release the bond, and then with the application or with this letter, if we can also do that with prejudice to the application because the applicant is surrendering the permit and surrendering the use. So any discussion?
Yeah, I got a question for you, John. On the bridge that he already built, supposedly, there's a bridge built.
Yeah.
Does this bridge have, is it access to the public?
I'm not sure
No, it is not.
No? Okay. That's what I want to know. Thank
I
you.
believe it's on private property. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I get apparently the applicant would still own the property. It's just he doesn't have the ability to follow through with the project. So,
okay.
And we did, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jessica. We did. This is the matter that Jim Galligan gave us a lengthy letter indicating that the bridge was constructed, but there were other items that weren't completed from the project.
Yes, and then we referred it to Kevin and Jim talked.
Yeah, yeah. All right, and I guess they didn't have Jim didn't have a problem with the bridge being a hazard or anything. So. Any further discussion required?
No, I'm set. Thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion passes unanimously, so we'll refer that to the Board of Selectmen to release with prejudice to the application. Let's see. Other items. There's item 2, bond release request with regard to Oxford Supply. I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, Jess, we haven't gotten anything back on this, right?
Oh, no, I put the wrong bond. So that was the one that was supposed to be Technology Park. Do you see what I'm saying?
Pilot Mall LLC is Technology Park?
Wait. No,
Oh,
that's
actually,
what I'm saying.
I called it incorrectly. So item 1 should have been, yeah, we just made the motion on item 2.
Right.
Yes. All right. So going back to item 1, that matter is still awaiting a final report, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. We just, for the record, went out of order there for a second. So old business is completed. New business, there's no public hearings
No.
to schedule. G, new business, nothing. Zoning enforcement, Steve's not with us. We'd be still on vacation or not available, so we'll wait for his report next meeting. The zoning regulation subcommittee, that's been put on hold temporarily while we're working out some, I guess, personnel issues. So there's nothing there. Minutes, no minutes,
None for tonight.
no invoices.
Nope.
Other business, is there anything that any of the members of the commission would like to discuss?
No, sir.
All right, and Pat, I apologize for
Nope.
calling that motion so quickly.
I just would have liked to have gone on record with my reason for disagreeing, that's all.
I feel free to do it now. I think we understand, so.
No, items 6 and 9 there go into that whole river usage thing. And when we were in discussion, I had discussed that our point should be the violation of the setbacks and not to get involved in that river usage business.
Yeah,
And-
duly
and
noted,
as
and I,
As long as 6 and 9 were in there, I didn't feel I could comfortably vote in favor of it.
and I appreciate that. That's why I had the discussion beforehand. I did talk to Pete about that. He said he recommended keeping as many of the points in. We don't have to be in agreement about why we're voting to deny, as long as the record, if the court disagrees with the setback and agrees with us on the other matter, the court will uphold the motion of the commission. So we don't have to be unanimous in our agreement. So there's a little legal technique. You kind of throw everything up against the wall to see what sticks.
That's why I always defer to the attorneys, because I'm not one.
Yeah, unfortunately I am. So it creates a lot of excess.
But I appreciate you taking the time right now. Thank you.
All right. And again, I apologize. I should have, I kind of knew it this motion meeting stuff.
Learning curve.
It is. I apologize. So with that, what time is it? 7:56. Before 8 o'clock, the next matter on the agenda is adjournment. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
All right. Second?
Second.
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 All right. So let the record reflect that this was done in less than a half an hour.
Beat the clock, John. You beat the clock.
All right.
World record. World record.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Be
Good night,
safe.
everyone. Thank you.
All right.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night. Good night. Good night, Jess. Thank you. And sorry about your mother-in-law.
Oh, thank you. Have a good night.
You too, hon. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
I will. Bye.
And thanks.